Hey guys, what's up? It's Callie. So today's tutorial is going to be kind of incorporated around this kind of olive green L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, and I did pair it with a vampy lip. You do not have to do it with a dark lip because darker eyes, dark lips, not a lot of people like to do with like the double vamp. So if you would like to see how to recreate this look, just keep watching, and without further ado, let's get started. Hey guys, I'm back with another tutorial. To start off, I'm going to prime my face using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and my two favorite primers at the moment, Too Faced Hangover RX and the Makeup Forever Step 1 Yellow Radiance. Priming my lids using my trusty old MAC Softer Flow Paint Pot. Going in with this light brown shade, I'm going to place this first in my crease. This is going to be used as my first layer for my transition shade. This is just a few shades lighter, darker, not lighter. If it was lighter, it wouldn't show up. Darker than my skin tone. And I'm just going to buff this with a big fluffy crease brush all into my crease from outer corner to inner corner. Going back into that same Morphe 350 palette, in this darker brown shade right here, kind of looks like chocolate. I am going to take that on a denser crease brush. I believe this is a MAC 225, and I'm going to place this first on the outer part of my crease, and then I'm going to, once the color is initially placed and laid down, I'm going to drag it into my inner corner, and then I'm going to buff it back and forth from outer to inner corner, and I'm going to do that on both sides, and then I'm going to go back in with that first blending brush, and I think it's a Sigma E25, and I'm just going to blend out the edges. Main thing, I know I always say in my last few tutorials that the main key to eyeshadows is blending. You can never over blend. Even after you blend, you can always go back in and add some more shadow and to make the intensity better, but you always want to blend out those edges. Back in the palette with this darker brown right here on a clean MAC 225 brush. Oh, actually, this is not a 225 brush. My bad. This is a MAC brush. It's very condensed, it's very small, it's very compact, but it comes out to a thinner point, so it's easy to make it more precise. I'm going to take that darker brown shade kind of on like the side of it, and I'm going to place this in the outer V as well as right in the inner corner. Doing this kind of creates like a halo effect to the eye, so the darker density is on the outer and the inner corners, leaving your middle lid blank, and that's going to be for the star of the show, which is one of my favorite eyeshadows at the moment. I love this color. I think it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it looks really good, especially on brown eyes, but any eye color could probably pull it off. Green eyes definitely. I'm going back in with my Sigma E25 blending brush and just buffing out those edges, just making everything look seamless. And I will go back in and add some more brown like I talked about earlier doing. Just go back in and add some more of the darker color, build up your intensity again, and then just buff out those edges, making everything look seamless. Now for the star of the show, this is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow. It's a beautiful olive green eyeshadow with some like gold reflect in it. I'm going to use a MAC 242 synthetic brush, and what I'm going to do is I am not going to wet my brush, but I am just going to pat this. You want to pat and not swipe. When you pat, you're able to pack on the color more. When you swipe, it kind of disperses the color and it makes it more of like a sheer wash versus like a really opaque intensity. So I'm going to use this brush and I'm just going to pack this on the center of the lid where we didn't have any product before. And then I'm going to go back in with my brown and back on my MAC 225 brush, and I'm just going to add some more brown in. Now I did go in and apply some more of the Infallible eyeshadow with my finger, and no guys, I am not flicking you off. I don't even realize that I'm using this finger, to be honest. Every time I put my makeup on, I think I use my middle finger, and I just didn't even realize I was doing that. I'm so sorry. For foundation, I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way in Porcelain because I am pretty fair. And again with my middle finger, I'm just going to dot this on my face. And then I'm going to use my Real Techniques blender sponge to blend that out. I am a big fan of the Beauty Blender, but again, like in my other video, I am trying to test this out to see if I like it. So far, I do like it. It's definitely an easier price point on your pocket. For a sponge, I mean, it's good. I'm still like die-hard Beauty Blender. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried the Real Techniques. I think they call it like the Beauty Sponge, Blender Sponge. I don't know. I found mine at Walgreens for like 20 bucks. Next, to highlight and conceal, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Full Coverage Concealer. To highlight and conceal, I'm doing a triangular, it's like a tongue twister, triangular motion underneath my eyes, and then I'm going to highlight using it on the bridge of my nose, center of my forehead, cupid's bow, and my chin. And then I'm going to use again that Real Techniques blending sponge and to blend all of that out. My eyebrows I will do off camera. If you want a separate tutorial, I will be happy to do that for you, but I use my Anastasia Brow Wiz in Chocolate. To highlight, I'm using Mary-lou-manizer by the Balm. This is the highlight that I started out with. I liked it. It wasn't as intense as I wanted it to be, so off camera I did go in with the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill, just to intensify it a little bit more, and it turned out great. So for blush, I'm using the Benefit Rockateur blush, and I'm just using this MAC like blush brush. I'm going to take it on the apples of my cheeks and back onto the cheekbone towards my hairline. I think this blush is like really pretty. It's definitely a mauvey, dusty rose color. If you've ever tried any Benefit products, I think that's like the perfect line to start out with. That's one of the first makeup lines that I even like when I first started wearing makeup. That's like what I went for. But I like the blush. It turned out really good. Next, I'm going to line my eyes using this, I believe it's Mabaline, like Master Conceal, or not Master Conceal, Master Liner, or something like that. I'll leave it in the description box below. But I'm just going to do my typical wing. I'm trying to keep it more on the thinner side. Sometimes I can get a little heavy-handed and make my eyeliner a little too thick. So for right now, I'm just drawing my typical thin wing liner. And then I'm going to also enhance the inner corners of my eyes. I love doing this. It just kind of makes my eyes look a little bit bigger and more like almond cat shape. Taking a flat definer brush and that last dark brown, I cannot speak today, dark brown shadow. I'm going to use that to line my lower lash lines, then going in with a pencil brush and that first kind of light brown shade. I'm going to go back and forth on that first shadow we put down just to blend all of that out to make it look smoky and seamless. Here is the Becca Champagne Pop again, and I'm going to use this precise brush and I'm going to place this on, as my brow bone highlight. I love this Champagne Pop. It is the perfect highlight shade. I use it to actually highlight with, I use it for my brow bone highlight, I use it in my little corners. It's amazing. Jaclyn Hill did fantastic with creating this. Next, I'm going to apply a couple coats of mascara. This is just a sample size of the, I think it's Tarte Lights Camo Lashes. I like it. My favorite is the original, the Lights Camo Lashes, I believe it is. That's my favorite, but so far this is good. I mean, it's a sample size. I figured I'd use it and try it. Yeah, let me know if y'all have tried it. I am looking for some new mascaras to try, drugstore or high-end. Let me know in the comments below any of your favorite mascaras that you have used and like, and I'll test them out and give you a review. Next, I am lining my lips with the Urban Decay Lip Liner in 1993. I'm going to line my lips and fill them in. Going in with this MAC Pro Longwear lipstick, and I think it's Approaching Storm, I believe. I will leave the proper name in the info box below. But I'm just going to put this all over my lips. I did like it. It's a little too matte for me, so I do go in with a lip gloss here in a second. And it's MAC Purr Lip Gloss. Purr, P-R-R, lip gloss. After that, ladies, you are all done. This is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on my social media, my Instagram. All of that will be listed down below. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!